What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Hello guys, my name is Corin. Welcome to another episode of High Elo Heist. Today we're going to be playing a different deck that we've actually never featured before, but it's actually a very popular one, probably because of Ben. It's going to be Armored Airborne. I just wanted to try it out and see what would happen on this map, since it's one of the decks that's really solid playing solo, and it's got tanks. It doesn't have the bookers that I like so much, but it's pretty much got everything else that you need. The airstrike capabilities aren't that great, but you know, F-35s are just on another tier of shutting down AA pieces or whatever you want to kill compared to other planes. Anyways, we have initially I wanted to go to the flank that I usually go to, which is the city side, until I'm kind of spoiling it now, but but basically I ended up going somewhere else. And by going somewhere else, I mean a place that's full of cancer, artillery, and cruise missiles. So it wasn't that fun, I must say. But it was alright, I guess. I at least had a taste of what good infantry could be like. So we were deciding where to send where to let everyone go, and I was tasked, or at least I wasn't tasked. We were figuring out where to send ADM Dude. He's a good friend of ours. He just falls asleep during games sometimes. I hope he doesn't hear this, or any of my friends. But yeah, we got him covered, man. We got him covered. And then one of the random teammates, I think he's called Bruh, he wanted to go H, which is usually where I go. And I ended up going E, basically, because it looked pretty empty, you know. And, alright, back to the deployment part. This side of the map, I actually haven't played that much before. Decided to pause here. So there are a couple bushes here. Like, obviously I have the bigger bush, so if he wants artillery, he has to kind of guess where my supplies are. For me, it's basically just one small bush, another small bush, and a third small bush. And maybe this one counts, but it's actually just a tree line. So for me, guessing his supplies is a bit easier, but he could also put it behind these buildings or put it in this tree line. So it's kind of up to him. On the other hand, it is a bit more further away, so depending on the deployment, which for me, I actually have a trick up my sleeve. Maybe I put it in the thumbnail, maybe I didn't, but it's gonna be really good. Anyways, I also wanted to mention that this deck, it's not that optimized. Because for some reason, do you guys ever have like those kind of days where you just decide to, okay guys, I'm gonna log into Broken Arrow, I'm gonna brainstorm whatever I can think of, and I'm gonna cook. But then when you cook, you fry yourself eventually, and this is what happens. For example, I have 2 Sheridans in my deck. My AMPVs don't have javelins. I only have 1 assault breacher, and worst of it all, in my support tab, I have no Brutuses, no Iron Thunders. All I have is a Paladin, which shoots cluster rounds, actually 2 of them, and then another GMLRS that has cluster munitions as well. It's absolutely crazy. It makes no sense. but hey, that's like, you know, sometimes we overcook it. But this assault breacher was a godsend, and you're gonna find out later what happens. But anyways, our opponents had like 4 VDV, or 3 of them at least, like 4 coastal, 4 VDV, 1 guards, and a motorized. So you can pretty much expect what's coming at you. It's going to be Morskaya spam along with VDV with a Shu spam along with a bunch of BMPs. That's like all they got. So it's probably going to look a bit messy all across the maps, mainly because of just infantry spam, and then on top of that we have BMP spams. Bruh's being very daring. He's already sending 2 Mauls teams into the cap. But yeah, the thing about VDV and Coastal is that you can't have too many on your team, I think. At least that's my opinion. Like, you can at most have 2. Okay, nice plane, by the way. He dropped the pilot too. Kill the pilot. So this part of the map actually, even though E, like I said earlier, it has the bigger bush, but they have their side has these 2 buildings, which are, at least it's closer to their spawn, so it's easier for them to secure. If I want to take this building, I have to make sure that I have fire support, otherwise I'm getting my snipers in there are gonna get railed. I already see that. Oh, he's already preparing coordinate teams, and likely a sniper team, as you saw for a brief moment there. He probably spotted my sniper, so I'm not really sure, but I spotted his, so he probably spotted mine, since his are in the building now. And he's also got a bunch of storms. So from this point, we can pretty much tell that, okay, it's a coastal guy on my flank. For some reason, he's only using typhoons. And I am almost there. I'm taking a while, but I'm almost there. So everyone's playing coastal, airborne. And the thing about this combination is that it's good. It's a very fun deck, actually. The only thing is, you don't have APS on most things. Oh, here come the storms. So if you stack them on top of each other, yeah, it's the same as Ripple Fire, and they only cost like 45 or 60, depending on how much you want it to cost. You get tons of cruise missiles, tons of airstrikes, and the heli tab is also extremely good. So it's like, what's bad about the deck? Honestly, even though you can kind of make it spammy, like very ground spammy, like infantry. Also, I hate this pathing, by the way. I'm telling it to go to the middle and then this way, but every time it fast travels that way. So I guess it's in the settings. Kind of sucks, honestly. That's why I decided, okay, man, I'm getting more. Fuck this. Oh, because that's what's good about their side of the map. Here, I had a quick. I'll talk about that later. So the thing is, because they have vision control over this building, like they have access to it so easily, and I don't. I need to first, you can first put 80 gems behind it on the runway and just shoot everything I have, which works. And then second thing is I need to have like some kind of artillery to constantly fuck this building. Otherwise, it's always going to be a sniper in it. I had the GMLRs come in to just make sure that this tree line, like I'm pretty sure a couple things went in there, like a couple trucks, whatever. So I had to make sure. I just called it in and retreated it. And then we had the assault breacher. Actually scored a kill over there in this small tree line. If I were on the other side, I would do the same, like just screen this area, because he was probably coming in at some point. But anyways, I'm pretty sure we destroyed 2 pods of supply, one in the front, one in the back. So if he ever wanted to push, which, you know, from my opponent's position, he only has 2 BMPs. I probably killed something that was here. He has a heli for some reason, and a bunch of Sturmans that he lost, and along with the VDV Cornet and a sniper team. So, and now he's spamming cruise missiles. So like, think about it. Okay, does this guy have a lot of points? He probably spent all of it on this BS, and he's probably too tied up with whatever he's trying to do right now. And regardless of whatever is going to happen in the next couple of minutes, what about my end? Like, I just realized I needed supplies. Very cool. But on the other hand, I'm also establishing my own recon, which for me, it's gonna be, if you ask me anything like, okay, so what can you do on your side of the map if you don't have recon advantage on the runway? Then for me, it's gonna be the right side. You have this tree line extending all the way from the back, so you can run your sniper up. They're going after my PVADs for some reason, and yeah, like now I can pretty much, oh, hello, I can have a good view of everything around here. The only thing is the mech engineers, they're only a 6-man squad, so like, look, that was one HE shell, another one, boom, very big damage, and then the ballistic missiles, very cool. So, spamming HE missiles, and I wouldn't call them spamming, but there's not much I can do about it when I don't really have good artillery, I must say, or I just forgot about it completely. But we do have some supply right now, and we're also reinforcing with more airborne. It's also not new generation weapon systems. I'm not gonna say NGWS because I always forget what exactly what the like it's NGWS or NGSW. I can't remember. It feels like the same thing to me. I'm sorry, but it's hard to memorize. Anyways, I got tired of getting cruise missiles, so I was like, all right, screw you, man. I'm gonna do the same to you. So he's coming in now. The Airbornes actually have 5 AT4s, and it's actually a very good squad. Anyways, I accidentally flew my Eagle in a bit too far. Ooh, popped his Su-57. That's actually pretty good because of the fast shooting speed, I guess. That's gonna be one. That's gonna be another one. Honestly, I pretty much got lucky here, as you can see. I just assumed that there would be some kind of infantry over there, and turns out you just drove his BMPs right there. I swear he's not a paid actor. He's got magnets on his BMPs, but or like his my JASM's got magnets on them. But apparently, like the Russians in this game, they actually don't have a lot of or at least like they only have one S350, right? And the strikers, there are 2 of them, but at the end of the day you can only like bring 2 specs. So depending on what your opponents bring, they're either really like rather vulnerable to, oh hello tank, a bit more vulnerable to cruise missiles, or a bit more vulnerable to planes. Because if it's a Pac 3 or a S350, then it can't really one-shot a plane. It needs 2 shots. Obviously, if you have shore out of any sort, then it can complement itself and eventually get the plane down. Here, that's something about the runway. Like if you're sending troops down the runway, you gotta make sure of 2 things. One is, does he have ATGMs over there, like this, or that? Which my snipers got spotted in, 1 tapped. Goodbye, snipers. So like yeah, first thing is on the runway, you always have to make sure you have ATGM teams somewhere, and have these like just a sniper in the middle of the runway. Like that would be good, and don't be too close to like these 2 buildings. Like about 700 meters is good enough. Because he wouldn't, and if he runs it down, then just make sure that you have something to back it up. Even though my snipers did get killed there, I probably should have moved it a bit closer to here instead of like the center of the runway. But regardless, we seem to be in a good spot. We're still artillerying this MF, and also he's doing the same to us. But apparently we got lucky enough to actually kill something over here. It sounded like a tank dying. I guess we got lucky here. And killed the supply point. Very good, very good. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, very good outcome for us. We killed a bunch of stuff without doing much. Also, those rounds that my paladin are shooting are cluster. So whatever's in there, if it's a vehicle, it's actually dying, but the infantry aren't. If it's going to be killing the infantry, I'm going to let the assault breacher do the job. But I don't know why I came up with this idea. You know, like, when we played this game, there were 4 of us in the game, in the VC. But there were, like, 2 other guys in the voice chat just constantly... okay, I'll talk about it later, but it's obviously... it's obviously quite an experience. You wouldn't expect, like, your teammates to be always shit talking you in the middle of the match, would you? Like, man, I was busy dealing with cruise missiles and whatnot, but these cunts are giving me the, quite a lot of pressure besides my opponents. You know, you never expect it, but apparently your biggest enemies are the one that stab you behind your back. Anyways, so the mortar. We're gonna talk about the mortar really quick. I think it's a really important equipment that if you manage, or if your spec has access to it, you should at least bring 1 or 2. I'm not sure why you spotted my big pile of supplies, but it's whatever. That is still 100 points though. Kind of wish I had more, had better logi, but again, like, oh, I actually killed something on the, oh, my paladin killed something on the back. Did you see that? Huge value, by the way. 140 points invested. It's about sending them a message. Alright, so yeah, Pack 2 just sitting on the supply point. I know like the Russians, they only have MLRS or they gotta throw enough cruise missiles at the problem to actually kill it. At least for now, because they haven't really wanted to deal with it yet. But again, like as you can see, I don't have a lot of supply points on my field where when compared to me playing the VDV. When I played the VDV, I had like 3 KAMAZ trucks on the field, whereas now I only have 1. Wish I had more. Anyways, the thing I wanted to do here was I kind of wanted to expand our lead here. As you can see, I'm pretty sure that was a nuke. I'm not sure, but it looked like it. My friends were like, nuke, 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 and they're like, someone get the pack open, turn on the radar. So yeah, we killed it thankfully. But anyways, I wanted to like expand our lead a little bit more, so I smoked myself into F, or whatever that cap is, and wanted to help my friend King out and take it before the phase ended. Because like right now I have control over E. I know like this doesn't sound like there's not a lot of troops inside E, but I have a I believe in my assault breacher, okay? It is kind of a gamble, I must say. I'm usually not I should just be defending my flank, right? But maybe if I help my friends out, then that'd be cool. Here, oh, turns out he has 2 books in the back. 2 books, very cool. Gotta ping where their position is. Maybe I get a good, and accidentally lose one of my AMPVs. It's a cheap one though. I have 2 AMPVs, which I'm not sure if they fixed it yet, but the guys in BA Hub, they have a deck builder, and then you can only put 1 type of the same unit in your deck, which is a bit unfortunate, but you know, I think it's just coding stuff, you know. It's nothing serious. Anyways, here, yeah, that is a big push, whatever that is. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna send my MPV back, get the Airbornes into F. But unfortunately, me running back instead of straight into F actually killed both of them, and the next one wasn't that much better anyways. So it's a bit unfortunate, I must say. Like you know, thinking too much actually got you killed in the end. But regardless, here we're just gonna hold fire at the assault breacher. Bam. Shoot another one probably. Which actually didn't bother going into. And then, but you know, looked pretty bad. They're actually taking E. Oh dear. But thankfully our friends came over to bomb them a little bit. One thing about the VDV, like you might look at this and be like, oh wow, BMP3 scary. Yeah, actually I think this is mechanized, so I'm not really sure which BMP this is. I kind of fucked up my Strike Eagle strike. I also dropped the pilot out. Sometimes you just wish they didn't bail out, you know? I don't want to talk about it. But anyways, yeah, it is true that I lost E, but you know, we also flipped F. So I guess that's kind of okay. I could have had my troops stay here, and I'm not sure if they would get cruise missile, because they did get cruise missile over here after running back, but you know, well, yeah, a couple seconds late for E, because they were busy chasing this. Okay, BMP3M. Yeah, that must be the mechanized guy on my team. Here, that's me artillerying myself, I believe. But these things have 2 smokes. They cost 105 points each, I believe. So it's actually a really big investment. Here, it's kind of mixed. I have mixed feelings for this. Actually, I don't even think that's how I'm supposed to describe that. But anyways, he flew his K-52 in. I was going after the Sturms, and then the nuke went off. But anyways, I was going for the Sturms because he positioned themselves inside the cap right here. So I kind of decided, okay, MPV, go get him. But the helicopter looked way more juicier, so that's why I went for it. And now it seems like, oh, I need to make sure that I have more troops on the front. And one of the things to ensure that is just getting Airbornes with the ISB. Yes. And you might ask me, Coin, why don't you have tow teams? Why don't you have weapon squads? Why don't you have any of those good infantry or whatnot that you probably should be getting? my deck. And to that I say, yeah, honestly, one of the things is that I don't know what I was doing. Another thing is, sometimes you don't need that many weapon squads, you know, or like weapon teams. Even though, yes, it is good to like just camp inside buildings, and especially toward that was the Seed SU-57 that I actually wasn't busy, so I actually managed to stop to turn off my radar. But anyways, this not striker shot, the M-Sharad with the Bradley hull, actually, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I know this is controversial. Like, first I say, okay, I don't want that many ATGMs, and then now I say I don't like the M-Sharad that much. Okay, yeah, now I'm just triggering a bunch of people off. But 2 Hellfires don't seem to be enough. If I bring the Stinger variant, that's going to be, I shoot 4 of these Stingers, and then I have to reload, which definitely is not enough to kill a helicopter, at least the Russian one. And that's why I think I eventually swapped out to play the Avenger, or like to have like a couple Avengers in my deck. Longbow almost got sniped all the way over there. Hello, hello. I'm not sure why. It's very interesting. Like, sometimes you just wonder, where the hell is this guy shooting me from? Or where did his intel come from, huh? We got a spy on our end. Anyways, oh, yeah, as you can see, there was indeed something over there. Very good CJ run, though. Which is another thing that I also, like, since you know that my opponents are running 4 VDB, forget about air dominance. Forget about, yeah, just forget about it, because it's, I don't understand. Like, the Russians, they have these Su-35Ss that cost, okay, you can adjust their cost, like you can customize the plane depending on how you want it to, like how expensive you want it to be, what kind of armaments you want. But it gets 2 R-37s, which goes 9 kilometers, and then you have 2 R-77s that go 7 kilometers, which is the same as the AMRAAMs, but the VDB has so much tools that makes it really, at least a lot of planes that have access to this R-37 missile, and because they can also get it for so cheap, like, yeah, sure, the upgrade itself, like getting R-37s is usually a 70 to 100 point increase, but the stock plane costs so little, it makes no sense at all. Like, I think the stock plane is like 150, so if you get 100 points plus 10, that's 260. The cheapest plane for you to do that as the US is actually the Hornet, the FA-18C, yeah, and you get gunslingers on those, which, yes, you can't get 4 of them. Here goes the Assault Breacher again, just trying to see what I can get, you know. Hey, supply point! There we go, okay. Worth! They probably spent more supplies trying to bomb that supply point, because that was a VDB Kamaz truck. Then, that guy actually held like 2,000, right? And there was a Cornet team. So, like, yeah, the VDB, especially if you have like, as long as you have like 2 VDBs on your team, or you know, if you really want 3, fine, whatever. But like, that's already a lot. That's already too much. You don't need that much. Yeah, Cornet's extremely annoying. You obviously don't need that much R-37s, but it's just hard because the way that the game works is that you have it's all about range, right? You can just have your planes in the back safely, and then they'll just and then you just shoot the 9-kilometer missiles, and then you just bail out, and then it's kind of like a slotting. Is it called a slotting machine? Like you go to when you go gambling, like let's go gambling. That one. And the odd dang it one. What is it called? Slotting machine? Yeah, it is. Okay, slotting machine. Oh, it's not a slotting machine. Dang it. What is it called then? ammo machine. Honestly, I have no clue. Okay, if you know what it's called, please let me know. Thank you. But here it's not too hot because we decided to push that tree line when he's actually got more. He decided, okay, BTR time, and okay, BMP time, along with what is it called again? A tank with APS, the T-72B3 Arena. But this time we have something else. We have brought something that's actually from the Airborne spec. It's something, you know, the longbow. Hello, longbow. I believe, because I noticed whatever these two guys do when they push my flank, which yeah, it is a 2v2 on our flank. But oh, turned the radar a bit too late. But you know, I did turn it off. But I guess it's you can't expect it to actually survive, right? But anyway, oop, I accidentally lose my mortar there for some reason. Yeah, look, more Sky Mech AA. Actually Shturmoviki. You don't see that often. But here's when it starts to fall apart. At least for me, for a bit. I don't have a lot of infantry. What would you call it? The only thing I have is an ATGM truck. No tanks. I haven't called in a single tank yet. And my infantry are all dead because I set them into the fray, and then it was obviously not worth it. They're just trying to kill one truck and like nothing else, pretty much. So now I have nothing besides a CFV. This thing that surprisingly takes out a BMP. Huge trade. 70 for 105. Worth. I actually get 2 Humvees here just because I simply just wanted to check. Okay, I think I saw my one of my trucks being like half HP, like this one over here. Oh, sorry, this one. But I think he's repaired now. So I thought if there was anything on the right side, like that snuck in over there. So I just sent these trucks to like check it out, you know, act as recon, and then in the meantime it got cruise missile. My pack got cruise missile and seeded. Oh well. Unfortunate. Hello, BMP. Another thing I find extremely good about the armored specialization is the CFV. It is a godsend. Just max it out, and it's gonna cost 145. Yes, it is a bit of an expensive plane, but watch this. Watch this. Highlight of the day. I'm not sure if it's gonna be put at the beginning of the video, but here you have the classic Bradley versus Russia tank. Who wins like fist fight. All right, here we go. Run around it. Somehow managed to get it. So look at him just spinning there. Oh, what's he gonna do? Loader's obviously gone now. There goes the accuracy. Oh, everything gone now. The man just dead. It's got nothing to support him. Where's your infantry? Where's your British? Gets pinged because Bradley fucking rails a tank. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I'm here for it. I'm pretty sure he got mad. The guy on my flank got pretty mad. But anyways, thankfully my longbow actually got to survive here because there was a King sent a Booker over to my flank and killed the Cessna before it killed my longbow. But still, oh no! Run away! Okay, see if he lives to see another day. I must say though, okay, I don't think he lived longer than that. No! Jover. The Bradley that killed the tank got picked out. But yeah, one thing that I have with the Soul Breacher is that every time I you gotta make sure that you don't press T, because if you press T, which is a fire mission or like whatever, like it's basically okay. Okay, McClick, you're gonna go there, all right? You're gonna go there and boom whatever's in that trench. So, but then it's also the same key as smoke. So you probably don't really want to. Oh, and the nuke went off. Yikes. Yeah, my pack died. Sorry, guys. But yeah, more Sturms. More stuff here. I think there was a... I'm not sure. Like, I saw the bit of shows and killed 3 squads in it. I think there was a supply point there earlier, but I didn't expect like him to send all his infantry there for no reason. Or maybe they were like, you know, they saw, hey, supply point. You know what? This may be something that I should do next time on this flank with the assault breacher. I accidentally put a supply point somewhere in the front, and then when he sees it, he doesn't kill it, and then I just nuke it with the assault breacher when his infantry are resupplying. That's absolutely genius. That's like, this is some Sun Tzu BS. Also, it's not pronounced Sun Tzu, it's pronounced Sun Tzu, but whatever. Like, you know, we don't expect anyone to pronounce it right anyways. So yeah, as Sun Tzu once said, assault breacher is the way. Actually, didn't say that. But now we do have a problem. Since we blew up our own resupply, we actually don't have anything to help our infantry out. I also have 0 sure at the middle. Actually, I have 0 sure at the moment. Just because I thought that, I have tree lines to... Oh, you found my supply point. Dang it. But anyways, yeah, like... I thought that the tree lines could protect me from their helis. So did my opponent, actually. Also, what the hell is this AMRAAM Eagle? I'm not sure what he's doing, but like, look again. Like, he's gonna go for the Su-57, right? What is this? What is this? Still misses anyways. My guy. I'm actually sad. Please stop doing this to me, Eagle. Also, I dropped the Sparrow because, at least on tight maps like these, his book 3s are like right here, so there would be no way that I would be able to get into range to use them. Anyways, here comes another push. Like, this is something that I guess it's at least Airborne armor does a lot better than SF Striker. It's the staying power, along with the help of the assault breacher. I don't think they killed anything though, but you know, at least you have more infantry, and at least you have a tank that can hold the line for a bit. So here yeah, as you can see, very thankfully, oh, here comes the Sosna. Run away! Oh, lucky. Missed 1 shot. Missed 2 shots. Ha! Get good! Skill issue. Alright, but I accidentally sent my Abrams. Okay, guys, this time I did bring side armor on the 7th though, so now it's pretty tanky now. But anyways, I just wanted to shoot the Sosna until I realized, dang it, Cornet team. Well, time to smoke again. Run away, and I'm out of supplies. But, you know, as long as we make sure we hold E for a little while longer. Like right now, yeah, it seems like they're gonna get 4 points. We managed to get Bravo at the last second, the second phase. Not sure what that was for. Also, I think this Airborne squad lost like 5 models to like that Tolpan or whatever in 1 shot. Not sure what killed it, but that was very unfortunate. And it's here, I'm just artillerying that same building for the 10th time this match, pretty sure. And I do in fact need resupplies, but not like this, okay? Don't send the Chinook like somewhere like here and then just drop supplies. It's gonna be a disaster. Just drop it behind. Like, yeah, it's gonna take some time, but it's gonna be worth it, I guess. So it turns out my opponent does have vision of something over here, as you can see that cruise missile coming in. Snipes the resupplies that was like 2 or 3, maybe 20 points. And he also killed an AMPV that was actually the oh, okay, well I lost both AMPVs, so I can't say that, oh, okay, I bring the cheap AMPV so that when I lose it I don't feel so sad. Well, I lost both anyways. What's the difference? Dang it. But okay, it wasn't so bad, you know, but it was it's whatever, man, it's whatever. But yeah, like the AMPV, I think I do want to upgrade it to like change it to like not the one with what do you call it, APS, but instead the strike eagle strike. For some reason I don't kill the tank, lose a plane as well, but at least his tracks are disabled, or engine. And it's back to the AMPV talk. So the thing I think about like the thing I have about AMPVs is that, you know, it's kind of expensive nowadays. It costs 145 for a Javelin, a Bushmaster 2, a APS as well. So yeah, it is kind of expensive. We sniped the Sosna there, pretty nice. And now we're gonna go kill the tank. So I dropped the Javelin, even though I know the Javelin's pretty good. It can actually fight Terminators with the Javelin. But I just think, you know, like maybe I'll leave that job to the longbow or a weapons team that I might have. I know that doesn't sound like it's still probably the best to just, you know, if it's something on the ground, then just deal with it with something on the ground. If it's a vehicle, deal with the kill it with the vehicle. It makes more sense, and it's also how should I put it? Like if you I know combined arms is important, but sometimes their combined arms also kills your combined arms. So like if you can win a 1v1 fight, then sorry, my phone dropped. If you can win a 1v1 fight here somewhere, then it's gonna be a 2v1 fight over there. So yeah. But then again, at least in this match I didn't. Sorry for the marker. At least in this match I didn't really need the Javelin that much. Back on the. But then for the transport AMPV, I think it would be nice to have a bit of extra armor, even though it's going to cost like 65 or something, or 70. I think it's 70. Here my opponent knows that I have two Mech, what are they called? Mech AA teams in the middle of the map. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. Well, here comes the BMP3 rush again, and my assault breacher did nothing. Well, it's natural to not do anything because the assault breacher's shells, or like the line charges, the clicks, they actually don't do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, they just wiped out, like, how much was that? 250 points of infantry in the middle with their 100 mil and then like 30 mil, whatever. Really just run in at you, and I had no ATGM teams here. It's kind of my bad, to be honest. Here I was just trying to make sure that I could maximize everything, my transports with whatever they were carrying. Also never brought up the Global Hawk this game because I knew I was playing center, and if I'm playing center, either I just send it in, I just send the Global Hawk in, and it dies and it spots some things, or I just don't call it in at all because they have VDV, and the moment they spot your Global Hawk, it's gonna get shot down. It's not even an option. Here, yeah, I realized this guy was running the Fire Boys that the Russians have. Brief pause here. If you see these, maybe I'll just a bit microing in the backline. Okay, if you see these boys, just run at them. Either, okay, if you have to fight them in a tree line, either you run at them so they have to kind of burn themselves, or like, because you know the launcher thing, it shoots in front of them, right? If they shoot at you and they're like 80 meters away from you, then they're not going to get burned. But if you're like right in front of them and they shoot at you, then yeah, they're going to burn themselves as well. It's actually a very weak infantry squad. At least they have 6 armor and there's only 4 models, whereas compared to the Green Brave Flash, even though they cost twice the price, have 4 smokes, but you know they have 10 armor. So for a squad that costs 50, they obviously have more launchers and everything, but they also die very quickly once you have either a vehicle or just have an infantry on his face, basically. But anyways, 9 minutes left on the clock. The points are actually even. I must say, I was so busy dealing with Slander and the game that I didn't even realize that we were even on points and everything. Like, I didn't know anything. I was clueless. I was just trying to make sure that my front line was properly had someone defending it at least. That's my job, right? My SEP almost gets sniped for some reason. I just moved it up and it's already getting artillery. Crazy, brother, crazy. But yeah. Yeah, these buildings, they're not called silos, are they?
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Regroup and move up. Flight plan updated.
The building you store planes in, what are they called? A hangar, yes. No shit, they're called hangars. But yeah, they're very helpful for vision denial, and also just like this is such a sweet spot for supplies. I'm just gonna go in, and pretty sure this guy's trying to resupply somewhere in the back that I didn't have the attention, not the attention span to actually take care of. But at least, you know, I know that, okay, this guy's retreating. Finally, I get to take the cap back, put a couple resupplies in the front again, and maybe I'll be able to I'll fry my opponent if he tries to push in again. Just gonna put a sniper in the middle. For some reason, Penguin, which is the guy on my left, yeah, the guy on my left, yeah, he told me that, okay, Corn, get a sniper in the middle. It died earlier, you know, it died to these things, and then it's like, why did you gun your snipers? I don't know. I called them in, they just died again. I tried. Oh, there's a Panther. Run away. See, sometimes when you have to deal with BS like this, I like the longbow. My Pack 3 also died somehow. Wasn't paying attention. But yeah, Panther always, like, if you're not playing a what is it called again? A Comanche. Honestly, I think the Comanche would be perfect on this side of the map, or at least in the middle, you know. Unless he has Iglas or stuff in that tree line, then you'd be able to shoot, or like at least not be threatened by her that easily. Grenades here. I'm just smoking myself up, and I know there's a big push coming. I have all 4 of my mech riflemen, mech engineer squads on the field right now. Not enough airborne teams though. Like, look at that, so many BMPs. Actually take 4 AT4s to kill a BMP3 that's maxed out, and then my mech engineer, one of them dies to 3 HE shots. Very cool. That's something that the Americans can never do. Oh look, and my Stinger team accidentally, I sent it too much too far into somewhere that I probably shouldn't have sent it to, and now it dies. Unfortunate. At least we do have a tank over here in the front. But obviously we do seem quite outnumbered here. That's a lot of points over there. Here I just wanted to kill the tank, but I guess trying to kill a tank right here is a bit too much, didn't you think? Airborne, goodbye. Airborne. Nope. I'll kill it. My SEP hiding behind the hangar also isn't helping much. It turns out there was something in the middle, yeah. PDSS. This is the thing about airbase maps, you know, like if there's a runway in the middle, then it's always like these weird, okay boys, it's gonna be snipers on the runway somewhere. Alright, here, witness this. SEP tries to kill a T-72B right in front of him. Alright, how many shots are you gonna take? 1. The second one's never coming, okay. I think it also tried to shoot 2 earlier, but I guess it never worked out.
New course set. Engineers at your command, sir.
But hey, whatever, man. I'll just reverse and maybe
Confirmed.
let him take E, maybe, for now. Surely. We'll push back. We'll push back eventually, trust. I believe.
New heading set.
But anyways, yeah, that's a lot of cruise missiles and artillery, I must say.
Good effect on target.
It's like, okay, boys, we're gonna win in E. Send everything you have, all the cruise missiles, everything I want. It's like the guy in fucking Star Wars, man. Sorry for swearing. Oh, and look, Airborne. Oh no! It's a VDV Spetsnaz that will die to the burr. It's like both guys decided to run into the burr. My bad. But anyways, did seem obvious that the match was getting a bit messy now. Like since they all ran into my flank, there wasn't much on the right flank, so King actually did a really good push. Killed his A in the back as well. My Eagle didn't do much, but you know, sent them a message. I'm also pretty sure that he didn't have a lot of radar left. Radar? A at least. So now's a good time to just cheese his sperm a little bit. Kill everything he's got in the meantime, and also resupply my pack, because maybe there's gonna be more cruise missiles running in my face. So even though the longbow isn't really comparable to the what do you call it, the Guardian, because the longbow only has 1800 meters of range with its what is it called again? Hellfires, fire and forget. But it's still not that bad, you know. It's still decent. It's cheaper. You don't get to put stingers or anything else on it, but it's something. So yeah, there comes a bit more of those MLRS. No, not for me. Oh, not for me. Fabulous. I'm pretty sure the guy got mad at me killing his unit, so he flew a heli at it, at my heli. And I think I got nuked, yes. That was 750 points worth of, of units gone there. My pack was resupplying behind the hangar. I swear. And also like Penguin's pack also got it too, but oh well, unluckers. But still, you know, we were killing kill points. Alright, now's the time to let it out. Okay, for the entire duration of the game, when I was in VC, I was being told, Corn, why are you losing ECAP again? Where are your snipers in the middle? Why do you have paladins that can't kill anything? And where the hell are your packs? Or just generally, you know, why aren't you winning us the game harder? I don't know, man. You tell me. I have a mortar and E, man, and that's enough dedication, isn't it? I just got nuked, cunt. If anything needs me to, I'm sending the pack 2 in as well. Not really. We didn't send the pack 2 in. Yeah, anyways, the match turned out to be pretty okay, you know, like, oh, well, okay, well, I guess I'm not sending the pack 2 in. Honestly, I just played this match yesterday, but I already forgot about like a lot of the things that happened. Oh yeah. I hope you enjoyed spamming cruise missiles and planes. Get on the ground. Must say I wasn't that happy, but you know. I must say, like, what these guys were trying to cook, they certainly tried. But the thing that I didn't expect was me still having a positive KD after getting nuked. Anyways, the slander that came after this was, Corn, why do you have 9 captures? If you have 9 captures, then that means that you lost the cap 9 times. Where the fuck is your field presence, brother? Oh, leave me alone. It's like the Akiri meme. But yeah, that was a fun game at least. I hope you guys had fun watching it. I'm gonna go through my deck really quick on in the game client. We're gonna go through honestly, yeah, like you can see here. Oops. Yeah, that was the only thing that managed to kill my assault breacher, by the way. The freaking nuke. Nothing else could have killed it. I'm actually quite happy, you know, because usually you need to have the thing just it's so survivable, you know. You just all you need is just look at this, bomba. If you have the Marines McClick, then the thing kind of it's quite vulnerable. Yeah, like it costs like 130 or 115. I forgot the price, but you don't even need to upgrade anything, I think. As long as you keep it front forward in a safe spot, or even if there's a BMP trying to go pew 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 pew, then you can still tank for a while. But yeah, this is value, man. This is value. Big damage. Worth. And then honestly, my SEP didn't even kill anything. Yeah, my assault breach did more than my SEP did. Hello? Obviously, you still need a tank to help do something. Oops, sorry about the audio. And then the longbows were actually pretty helpful as well. Oops. Longbows this somehow killed an S-300. Very nice. But yeah, because my my opponents were either really focused in the air trying to throw cruise missiles at me, or really focused on the ground trying to run a bit of the shiz or whatever they had into my beloved ECAP. They were a bit lacking on the Shurad part, so whenever their Shurad died, I decided, okay, go in longbow, clear him out. Alright, so we're gonna talk about the game now. So this is the deck that I ran, I believe. Actually, no, I changed it already. It looks something like this. And one eagle and two of these. And like a paladin. Two paladins with a cluster. God, I'm never doing this again. Oh yeah, and I also have had a... What are they called again? The Amshurad instead of the Avenger. But this time, since the Avenger itself, it's a very fast truck, it can also withstand... obviously, it's not as tanky as the Amshurad, or like a Bradley hull, let's say. It's 400, but sometimes all you need to do is to just either tank 1 ATGM and still live, and you still get the smoke. Obviously, you're much faster, so yeah, you're even faster off-road, even without the tracks. So, oh wait, never mind. You're as fast as it. But the thing is, yeah, I guess sometimes the radar isn't that important. Obviously, this can still intercept planes. This can kill infantry very well. But from the size of my deck, I'd rather have the PVADs deal with the cruise missiles. I also could have called in more PVADs last game, but I forgot about it. Obviously, so that's what I changed. I swapped out from the Amshurad. If you do prefer Amshurad yourself, for example, the 1800 meter range, it's also very helpful against other... surprisingly enough, it outranges all the vehicles that the Russians have. This is the longest... this is the ATGM with the longest range in the game. Besides the Cornet, I believe, that infantry have. I'm not sure. Maybe. Actually, why don't we just check right now? So Cornet. 1600, okay. 1800, yeah, same range. These guys have same range. Not the same range, okay, you outrange Chrysanthema. Same range, okay. There you have it. It's got really good range. But if you need a better AA platform, or just something to kill helis faster, then it's going to be the Avenger. Because the linebacker, if you give it stingers, it only has 4 stingers per mag, and it's not enough. PVADs is for killing cruise missiles. This is Logi, kind of wish I had more on the field. This GMLRS, as you saw me earlier, I actually never resupplied it. I just called it in, shot something. I shot everything it had, recalled it, that was everything. The mortars are very helpful. And even though it's not as tanky. Honestly thinking I should take reactive armor on it. Because I think mine died a couple of times. for no reason. But yeah, whatever. The last thing I think you should take is either Brutus or the Iron Thunder. This is totally personal preference. Like, you can go to someone and have an argument and say, oh, I like the Iron Thunder more because it has 5 kilometers range. Sure. It also reloads faster. But you can also say, I like Brutus because it goes really fast. And it can run around, resupply, and come back. Which also makes sense. Yeah, obviously it gets a bit less, you know, ammo, but considering that you don't, like, you run back to the supply point fast and come back faster, then it's actually no biggie. The only difference is the range. So yeah, like both are nice. Both are nice. You can even have both if you want, but you know, sometimes just one of them is good enough. I will try the Booker. I mean, I will try the Brutus. Maybe I'll try this. I don't know. Alright, so... But the Helo tab, I never used the Kiowa Warriors for their laser yet. I could, because they got buffed recently. Like, you can extend them up to 3 kilometers, I believe. You could even take Hellfires. But for now, I just like them with Stingers, and if I need to laser anything, I'll use it. For sure, the Longbow is very nice. I only have Hydras because I don't... Oh! Oh, okay, I can't take Hydras then. I mean, I can take a BKWS. Because this has more range, and if you fly into your opponent with Hydras, then he might just run at you and be within range of his autocannon, so you'll die. So it's better to have a BKWS if you want to deal with BTRs and stuff. These are just for supplies. For the air tab, I think I had 2 Sparrows as well, in case I needed to run into my opponent and just shoot 2 extra missiles. But turns out, against VDV, that's not happening. So you only have a chance of shooting maybe the AMRAMs, and that's it. And for me also, I think if I spammed a bit more JASMs and harms, my opponent would be in a world full of hurt. So that's what I wanted to do. I could even take another JASM and 2 harms. It's totally up to you. And I think I also changed my deck a little bit. I dropped all the Mech Riflemen because 6 armor is really bad, and having more airborne, the more the better. Yeah, not enough points. But yeah, this time, as you could see, I have a bit of this Mech Rifleman for Stingers and everything. Obviously, there's 500 points missing, so whatever you want to put in your vehicle tab, go ahead, or the recon tab. You can put Seb V2 with like maxed out, you know, everything that might die to 2 cruise missiles, but you know, still a good tank. I'm not saying it's bad. Get another assault breacher, that sounds like a good idea. And yeah, like, it's totally up to you guys. Like, whatever you want, you have freedom in the, like, whatever you want to do. So that's the deck talk for today. And as for the ending of today's video, I believe that the heist was a success. Actually, how many points did we even get? Let me check. We got okay, 23 isn't that much, but considering there were 2,200 lads, I think high successful. You know, we steal from the rich, give it to the poor. Even though I am kind of rich now, at least in Elo. I'm not sure though. Maybe one day I'll lose it all. I'll just go to like 700 Elo lobbies and just, you know, lose all my Elo. But hey, I'll figure that out. You know, if you need me to, then give me a call. Alright everyone, that's should be it for today's episode of High Elo Heist. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do let me know if you want to see anything new, or just let me keep making this kind of content. I think that will be it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and goodbye.